look at the assignment group and see Group A and Group B. Let's have Group A on the star that I'm jumping on.
I think I needed to swap the healers better, right?
Honestly, I think
they're
all going to be in range, kind of.
Well, no, that's not the thing. You don't want to have too many healers moving on an encapsulate.
Yeah,
so
I need to move.
We need healers in Group A, and we have 1 in Group B, and then 3 in Group C, and 3 in Group D. So yeah, one or 2 in Group A would be ideal. And just make sure we don't, we make adjustments otherwise. Keeping in mind that like totem range should be an issue because it's 30 yards, right? Okay, we're also going to have group back here. So please keep in mind, healers, that if you're in these back groups, you probably will not be able to reach the tank. So if you're in the front groups, just be keeping an eye on the tank. So plan I see is up there, so that's perfect. Just plan B, keeping a close eye on stock. This boss is very bursty. He will randomly put a debuff on stock that increases his damage taken by 100%. So she's going to hit like a little fucking wet noodle, and then she's going to slap like Brutalist randomly, all right? So just watch for that really spiky damage. Okay?
Sorry, I was looking at the sheet. Which flare is Group C?
I think so, it's one I'm on.
Yeah, Star is Group A. Circle is Group B. Felvin Square is Group C. And then Baz is Group D. Let's everybody get to your markers right now, just so you know where to go. I would like everybody to also please throw on their Rocket Boots Extreme. We're going to try this out. So when the encapsulate happens, if it's on your group, the idea is that you activate Rocket Boots and you get the fuck out of there, all right? I also noticed Baz and Wuv are in the same group. I don't think that's going to work. I don't... right? Because Baz one of them needs to dispel the other side.
You can reach the other side.
Oh, careful. Don't hit Felmyst with that. Okay.
All right, well, my raid frames cover. I'll deal with it.
Okay. Would it be easier for you to do the back group, Baz?
Yeah, I can do the star and circle, Baz.
What do you mean?
Okay, so yeah, Baz, you're going to do the back group, so that's the square and the moon. And then Wuv is going to do the front groups, that's the star and the circle. I'm going to just change the marks around. Okay, so Falony is the mark there. I trust Felvin. Felvin can remain star.
It's pretty sketchy for how far we are or whatever.
Yes, I know, but it needs to be like that. It's not really an option because we have to be 20 yards from the other groups. So just like I said, guys, if you can dispel, be on the lookout to dispel. You know what I mean? As soon as you can, as soon as that gas nova goes out. Now, these abilities are not on strict timers. They're on cooldowns. So you remember Kel'Thuzad, where he's just like, oh, I'm going to Frostbolt volley every 4 seconds for, the entire fight, and you guys get fucked. She can do the same thing. She could do 3 gas novas in 1 phase if we get unlucky. She could do 0 if we get lucky. So, be patient. Once that gas nova is off cooldown, priests, I need you guys holding that mass dispel as long as it's viable to hold that mass dispel, okay? All right. Does anybody have any last minute questions? Otherwise, we're going to get a pull.
Can you repeat that last part? Holding mass dispel what?
Yeah, so when the gas nova is off cooldown and available, what we can't do is have you on GCD when the gas nova goes out, if you know what I mean, right?
It is like a 1.5 second cast for the boss, so, but you want to be very, very ready. Like, yeah, if you can avoid doing needless GCDs, then yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not telling you to literally not cast anything, but just like cast as little as possible, if you know what I mean.
Sorry, San, can you say what you want? With encapsulate, you're wanting the group to rocket boots away from them?
Yes. Okay. So we'll demonstrate. So let's look at Star Group here. And by the way, I'm missing like 4 players on Star Group. Guys, please take a look at the assignments.
Well, Stock's tanking.
Over here. So Mathers, Agnelia, Prism, Colt, Sandpiper, Sarah should all be on this group.
I'm the only one doing it right. You people should be ashamed.
Yeah.
I thought it was in group 3.
There we go. Okay. Don't look at your raid groups, guys. These are specific Felmyst groups. So this is a group A, B, C, D, not a raid group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I think the other groups look even. Okay, so if we were to do a demonstration, Sarah, just go ahead and stand still for a moment. So, okay, Sarah gets encapsulate the rest of the group. We just turn around and we fucking book it. Okay, run. Doesn't matter. Pick a direction and just go. Don't think about it. Don't be like, oh, what if I get cleaved? Or, oh, what if I run into another group? You don't have the time to think. You have to leave immediately, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do an exercise. I'm just going to throw a skull on a random player. If you get the skull, stand still. If the skull is near you, run, all right? So get to your spots, and I'm going to throw up a skull randomly.
Felvin, you're dead.
Felvin is dead.
Felvin,
You were supposed
dead.
to
My bad.
So why are the stacks different from groups? Because that's like actually kind of a huge grief for circle.
I have no idea. I mean, this is what Baz threw together. There is some element of we need the healers to be spread out, like I said, because we can't have all the healers in one group, because if that group gets encapsulated, I guess it's a raid wipe, right? So the healers need to be spread. The DPS should be relatively the same, though. Like, we should have all the warlocks and then all of group 5, which is the case.
And what's the range on circle? Is this really too far? Like,
If we're a little suboptimal, I think we should get
tight.
some pulls.
I agree. Yeah, we're not going to try and micromanage it. I think at this point we're okay. So we're going to get a pull in. I'm going to throw up a pull timer.
Hang on, I have food buff. You can bubble and ice block the encapsulate.
You can Cloak of Shadows it as well. Oh, we don't have a rogue. Okay, never mind.
Was this the boss that
Fort on
you
Sheena.
wanted weakness on, or no?
No,
Fort
that's Maroon.
2 and 5.
Can I say too, San? So
No, let's get forts out. We'll talk more after this poll. Our poll timer's counting down. Just keep the thought. Write it down. Let's get an MD to stock, please.
3, 2.
Song if you can. Okay.
You know me, dude. It's a shitty MD.
I did my MD.
Okay, adjust. Just move up. So, like I said, the front two groups are the hind leg groups. So adjust yourselves as need be. You got to be stacked up with your hind. So that circle group, you need to move a little bit further towards that flare, maximum melee range. Okay. Okay, we can get Gas Nova. There it is. We're too slow on this Master Spell.
My game is freezing for some reason.
So we didn't get the Master Spell up front then, and that's why we wiped?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's exactly what I'm saying. See, we got like 2 ticks on a bunch of players. Those players are all dead, and now we're far behind on healing.
And then let's just got an encapsulate, but
let's just wipe it up here.
Get an air phase in 5 if we want to see it.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah. Try and keep stock up then. Oh, never mind. She's gonna go up. It's fine. She's gonna go up. Let's get the melee please to star, and then the range to circle. Run that beam out. Run that beam out. If it's on you, run that beam out. Remember, north south. So we need to adjust a little bit.
Range right now. You should be on the boss.
We got dead.
Another beam. Move. Don't open AoE right away. Don't open threat right away on these. Okay, so Skull, you wiped the raid. We're dead. We cannot escape the beams now.
Yeah.
So this is a guaranteed wipe because we ran the beam east-west. All right. So like I said,
in time.
think about it though. Think about the raid and like how chaotic.
Yeah, I should have gone straight to the tree with where I was. Felmyst just like center, go tree. That's the way. She was not even tree, so that was right on crawl anyway.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell because I'm dead.
It's really hard to tell. Just try and think about it this way. Think about it in like there's 2 ways you want to go, north or south. So call like a middle dip or a tree dip as south, and call a south dip as north, and just think about it in 2 directions like that.
Yeah, I think the best way as well, because I was watching VODs of this, is and this is for anyone that's doing it. You want to watch where she is before she moves, and then she just sits there and hovers, and then she moves to the lane. So it's like, yeah, in case anyone's curious, that's how I look at it.
So, Sand, what I was going to say, just super quick, is at the very end last night, I got encapsulated at the last second of our raid before we logged off. And to kind of reiterate what Sand was saying, like, you don't even have a split second. So I insta-ticked 9.5k damage on every single person within 20 yards of me. And that was followed by another 9k tick a second later.
Yeah, so if an encapsulate goes on your group, you cannot avoid taking 2 ticks because you have to run very far. Unless you rocket boots. That's why we have the rocket boots. So, and there's if you were in that group that just got encapsulated, I'm sure you noticed the enormous graphic. That's very obvious. So just really be on the lookout for that. As soon as you see that graphic anywhere near you, just slap that rocket boots keybind and run. Press W. Literally, it doesn't matter where you run. As long as you picked a straight line, you'll be safe. So that's all we need. The exception is if you're a paladin or a mage, you can ice block it, get that immunity, and ignore the mechanic entirely.
I get an ice block?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
they gave paladins ice block. Hunter's world buffs. Okay, so do you know what caused that game freeze there, Wuv? And would you say it's fixed?
I don't know, but I'm deleting and disabling as much as possible right now. It wasn't happening last night.
All right. How did anybody in the back groups have gas nova still ticking on them?
Me.
Okay. So, Baz, remember, it is your job after your mass dispel to finish off the dispels. Okay? No Shinobi's Restopots don't work because it's a 5-second delay.
Oh, they tick once.
How did you cast a mouse curtain?
Alright, everyone go get your moist towelettes. Or whatever.
Light of a loon?
Dude, his hitbox is crazy small.
Just relogging really quick.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Once Felvin is back online, we'll put up another pull timer.
Missing forks, Baz.
So get to your stack groups right now, please. It doesn't need to be exactly where we fight. Just get to them so everyone knows where they're going. I'll put up a 30-second pull timer.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to restart real quick.
Okay.
Is it quicker to run back or to res?
It's almost certainly quicker to run back, I think.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if we wanted Soulstone right now or just wait till we can get a better grasp for the fight.
Let's do another pull or 3.
Yeah, agreed. So these groups seem closer than 20 yards?
They are. They're too close right now. So that square and moon group, you guys need to be a bit further back. That should be a little better. And priests, do double check your mass dispel cursors. Make sure, Baz, can you hit square and moon group with your mass dispel right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good then.
All right.
Dude, sound very confident. Don't be afraid to open your mic and tell the groups to scoot.
Pull timer's up, so get that MD out.
I'm using an @cursor macro. So.
Are we looking light on the star side again? Should have 6 players here.
5, 4, 3, 2.
There we go.
1.
Hey, decent MD.
Okay, I'll get light up. Get wisdom for me if you could, please. Okay, adjust. So circle group, just move back as much as you can. Woo, that's that corrosion.
That's Nova's off CD, right?
Yep, start holding your mass dispels. Get ready, there it is. Too slow. Woo. Look at all these melee ticks.
Any faster.
Baz, dispel me.
There's encapsulate.
Okay, good work. Let's get a battle res on Baz. So 99% of the time, encapsulate target dies. That's okay. Let's pick him up.
Well done. Sounds good. Chestnut?
Oh, we're dead then. Don't pick him up. We're dead.
Ow.
Run back.
Wuv, if you die, I've got to hear something literally shrieked into your mic instantly. Because we have to have you click out a spirit and then battle res you, or else it's guaranteed death.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just wipe quickly here. Stack up on star, everyone. No, we won't. We don't have enough players to practice this.
Is it worth on the Gas Nova having like Prism and Sandpiper throw out single dispels just because that's
that's what I'm doing.
okay.
I mean, ideally, Prism doesn't need to do that, but what we're wiping to right now is the dispelling. So, yeah.
I mean, I cast it like the second he did it. There's no way to do it faster.
Yeah, sometimes it'll just like I got cast knockback, so it took an extra second. I even like
the second.
But then even then, like my dispel didn't dispel like 4 or 5 people.
Yeah, because the totems.
I was gonna bring this up in strat, and I was wondering if the totems was gonna affect this, and if so, if there's a way that we can place them like outside of the stacks. I don't know.
That might be worth trying out, actually.
I think it probably works like AV Res, where it starts at the center of the mass dispel and moves out. So even if the totems are like 5 yards to the left or right, I bet they would not get.
Yeah. Okay. We'll try that. So we'll have everyone drop their totems behind your respective groups, and let's maybe just not twist.
Is anyone available to drop a repair bot when we get down here?
Yeah, I will in a second.
So let's just get to your stat groups right away. Let's just get set up and let's get buffed. We need to start getting these reps in, pulling quickly.
So it looks like 2 hunter pets, 8 dispels as well.
I mean, those are on the boss or something.
Yeah, we can't really avoid that. Yeah.
I could I could try to park my owl a little bit further away. No, he's just gonna auto run. No, he's just gonna auto move. I can't like force him to be in a spot.
If we only have the dispels eaten by hunter pets, that's okay.
Well, they need to live too. I mean,
yeah, exactly. It's not a big deal. That should be covered by the extra dispels from myself and plan.
Oh, Rhiannon has her holy priest, doesn't she?
Sarah said she has one as well. Let's just do one more pull in this configuration, and then I don't know. Maybe we could try and use Sarah's priest.
I'd have to say. I would rather do Rhiannon because.
Okay, that's fine.
If hers is set up, then go.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have mine set up either. Rob was the only one who had it.
Get to spots, please. Get to spots. Let's get a pull.
Drop the totems out. Yep.
So see where star is relative to my group. Drop your totems back like this in all of the other groups, right? So these totems from Silval, that's not correct. They need to be behind your group. So like back there.
Sam, do you want soulstones on these pulls, like on WoW?
No, not yet. Okay, please make sure you guys are at your stacks. I only see 5 players on my stack. There should be at least 6. 7, actually.
I'm trying to get the boss.
Okay. Still missing 1 player, though. Okay, let's adjust upwards a bit. Adjust. Okay. Gas Nova is off cooldown. Corrosion on stock.
Gas Nova, go.
That was better. Don't lose track of stock.
Owl died.
Yeah.
I might just tonk.
Okay, Gas Nova available. Encapsulate available. Get ready. There's Encapsulate rocket boots. What's going on? 2 players too slow there. Zaveda, Rhiannon.
I mean, Zaveda wasn't cancelled, right?
I was in cancelled.
Oh, okay. Rhiannon, you gotta be faster.
One thing to note, and it's kind of hard for healers just standing at flames, the only time the boss turns around is Encapsulate. So when you see her turn, you know it's coming.
Watch Gas Nova.
The target.
Air phase coming.
Okay, air phase. Let's get to our groups in the center. Remember, run the beam north-south. Run the beam north-south. Just, we need a loose spread. Okay, there's our beam. Run it, run it. There you go. Okay, get away from that gas, guys. Get away from that gas. Don't AoE. Don't bomb huge healing here. Threat's gonna be shit. We can totally still do this, by the way. Oh, big healing on me.
Was that a good run?
Yes, that's good. Okay, Shent's be keeping an eye out.
I'm watching.
I need a frost trap, please. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned I need frost traps on this.
Okay.
We got Earthbind
down. Boss is going to do her breath.
Just tell us where to go.
She hasn't moved yet. She's moving like center. She's south. Go to tree. Go to tree. 100% go to tree. Stock, you are.
So you're too late on that call there.
She wasn't south.
Yeah, so Shents, you can't call where she's going and then tell us where to go. You just got to say one direction because we don't have time to like second guess it, right?
Fuck him up.
Okay, let's. This is obviously a better pull though. Everybody, jump in that green. Jump in the fog right now. Everyone, just jump in the fog, please. Go, go, go. It'll kill us instantly if we do. Perfect. Okay, release. Run back.
That one was mid. Because
I know, it's so hard to tell. All I could tell was like I knew for a fact it wasn't the north. They're actually like way closer. They're not as far apart as you would think. Like
it's tricky. Like I said, it's a bit of a learning curve.
If anyone else wants to try it, you're welcome to as well.
But I also think if people watch for themselves, one, you'll know sooner, and two, you can like do what I did and just go to where
it's hard because the warlock's gonna be AoEing and stuff, and they're just
okay. Hold on. Let me try and lead this the way I want to have it done. I don't really want people watching for themselves because I don't want people to be given the opportunity to make a mistake, right? So let's say Shents isn't calling and is just looking for himself and he does that second guessing. Okay, now Shents is dead. What I would rather have is somebody who's 100% always, all the time making the correct call, which Gren is absolutely capable of doing after a little bit of the learning, which is, like I said, it's totally expected. I mean, I was on PTR, or on the private server, testing this for myself, and I literally got myself mind controlled twice, because I had to figure it out. So let's just be patient. Gren won't make that mistake again. He knows exactly what went wrong. Now he knows how that dip looks, and we're going to be okay.
As well, actually, this is like forward thinking, but I'm not the best person to do it, because when I'm on my paladin, I'm not going to be able to do it. You know what, for our splits. But so I'm cool with doing it now, but if someone else wants to do it, I'm just saying when I'm on my paladin, I won't be able to.
That's fine. Let's stick with you for now. We'll worry about splits when we worry about splits. Another thing is, you kind of touched on it there, Gren, when you said, I knew it wouldn't be north. As soon as you know it's not going to be north, just tell us to go north.
I basically did. Alright, yeah. I mean, I would say 90% of the alive people made it out. Yeah,
so
I'm not
I guess
I'll
just use an analogy. So she'll start right there, right? Oh. So if she ever dips straight or north, that usually means we have to go south, right? If she ever dips south, then we go north, right? That kind of thing. So if you just think about it like that, you can always make a super fast call.
On this side that she starts on, she always starts south.
Sarah offline, could you please log on? Let's get a pull.
She always starts south, so when she dips, it's either to the center or the north. So then I should know to go south. But yeah.
I couldn't hear Sarah's response.
I was just.
Can we res her?
I was just setting up my priest in the downtime. It's mostly ready now.
Okay.
Get a res on Sarah.
Yeah, we'll just do another pull, and then if we wipe, you can continue setting up the priest. We'll keep going like that. Because we need to get reps on the mechanic stuff before we worry too much about the throughput here, it seems. So.
I'm not even worried about the priest throughput, it's just the extra dispel because we don't have 3 mass dispels, and so it's a fucking catastrophe.
I mean, you can do it with 2. Like, we got through that with 2
just fine. There's gonna be
fine.
with only 2 priests.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I've also seen logs of only 2 priests.
The majority of logs are 2 priests, honestly. But that being said, having 3 is really nice. Yeah, you're prioring stock and yourself on the Nova plan, and then continue dispelling others as long as you don't need to heal stock. Let's get to our groups, and I'll put up a pull timer.
Songy, I'm thinking about tonking my pet during the cast.
But you don't know when it's going to happen, and he's going to have the debuff.
Get your totems placed outside of your stacks, please.
I guess.
Thank you, Jaw. Totems out of the stack. Here comes our pull. Get ready to adjust your groups. That was really good on the encapsulate, by the way. Let's keep doing it like that. Moon group is looking
heroes, by the way.
We will hero in phase 1. We could probably hero in phase 1 on this pull, honestly. Adjust, please. Get to your spots. Let's lust right now. Gas Nova available in 3 seconds. Big lust, let's go. There it is.
Dispel still. Need a single dispel.
Come on. We gotta be faster on that. Okay, let's get a battle res on Baz when it's safe. Gas Nova is coming soon. I need that battle res right now.
No, we're dead.
We're dead. Okay, so next pull, we're gonna get soul stones on the priests.
We're not dead.
Oh, we're not dead. Okay, keep going. Pog.
Love God.
Love God.
I'm fucking
By the way, we don't have wisdom.
Gas Nova.
Let's get an interview on love. Yeah, thank you.
In there.
Another gas nova. Oh my god. Good job on the dispels though. That was very good. Very good. Okay, let's get to phase 2 positions, please. Loose spread, kind of near our stack groups. Beam going north. New beam soon.
This phase is great to regen mana, by the way.
That's also when she's flying. You're gonna have to heal during this.
Frost trap. Beam south. Go, go. Don't hard AoE, please. Try and watch your threat. Don't hard cleave. Look at all these mobs that come in late, eh? No, hold it right now. Okay, Shens, get ready.
Third position. Get ready. Tree.
Go, 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 go. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna swing back to neutral. Back to neutral. Okay, now all we need to do is dodge beams. Don't go too far.
Wow.
She hasn't moved.
When you say beams, you mean breath?
Fire.
Breath incoming.
Perfect. Back to neutral.
One more.
Don't go too far. Don't risk it. That's a bigger AoE than it looks like.
Back to center. Tree.
Breath
Boom.
incoming.
Perfect.
We did.
Okay, get buffs on Baz right now. Get buffs on Shinobics.
Do you want the Ankh or B-Res?
Let's have the Ankh right now. Yeah, go ahead and pop up and then.
I can't Ankh.
Well, okay, when you're not in the green. Yeah. That's fine. I'll get wisdom.
Get back in your groups.
Back to your groups, please, everyone. Go to your stacks.
Place totems outside again if you need to.
Let's go into stock. Make sure we have demo and Scorp it up, of course.
Should I just meet it over there next time?
I guess so.
She'll run to you.
Yeah,
actually,
just save time.
Adjust scripts, please.
Well, I'd rather keep
Gas Nova
groups
soon.
static.
Gas Nova soon. Watch that Gas Nova any moment. Encapsulate any moment too. Watch it. Have your rocket boots ready. She can do anything. Be patient. On your toes.
Next air phase soon? Question mark. Gas Nova.
Alright, dispels. Oh, like I said, Priest, you guys gotta be watching that. You can't get super greedy on it, but it's
He
okay.
does pushback.
I know. There's the encapsulate. Player's dead, that's fine.
I have a weak horror that tells me the exact second.
Okay, let's get center, get center, get center. Run that north. There you go. Okay. Don't get too close to the green. Remember, don't go super hard on threat here. This is still easily a kill.
There's not gonna be a frost trap for a minute, because song is dead.
Yeah, run that shit, dude.
Ooh, we lost Wolf.
Wolf died. What happened to Wolf?
Got hit by the beam.
Did the beam not get run out? Oh, the beam didn't get...
I think it kind of spawned.
Oh, and Baz down.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we need to be a little more spread.
Yeah, we need to be more spread than that.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll get a little more spread there.
Gas phase coming. She's going center. I'm not really bothering because we're all...
Yeah, let's just get in the fog and die here. Everyone run into the fog. So this was a really good pull. We could have had that. What's boss HP at?
37.
37? Okay.
Just to like one more ground phase, probably.
Yeah.
Did we even lost that bomb? No, we didn't.
So you do increase DPS uptime if you move toward her landing spot. I'm not sure. I saw some people do it. I saw some people not do it.
I think it's worth doing.
What's the berserk timer at?
Oh, it's fucking long.
Really? Oh,
it's
geez.
very, very
10
long.
minutes, I think.
I'm relogging real quick.
It's like a 8 to 9 minute fight. Okay, so how can we make the mass dispels any faster? Can we?
Oh,
I was wondering about either pre-shielding or throwing Earth Shield on the priest for the pushback.
So I was doing that. I Earth Shielded WoW because it gives him complete immunity as long as he has the
I
time.
mean, if I was Disc, it would be instant.
Okay, let's get Earth Shield on both the priests then. Can we have it assigned? We can have Sarah doing WoW full time, and then who do we want on Baz?
Probably me. My plus healing's a little less. Keep the other one on the tank.
Okay, so Sylval on Baz, Sarah on WoW, full-time Earth Shield on them. Just got to get if we can just get a little bit faster on those Master Spells and, hopefully only have just the 1 or 2 deaths to encapsulate, then that'd be perfect. That's what we want.
Oh god, Sarah.
Are you guys at the body? Should I go in or wait?
Just come, actually we can race you. I'm racing you.
Yeah, sorry. And my DBM says it's like 2 out of date, so it's disabled, and then I checked for updates and it says there's no update.
It hates.
PTR is shit.
I uninstalled it and reinstalled it and it worked.
Okay, well maybe I'll try that after the next poll. Thank you for the red.
Is there anything I can do if I get encapsulated?
15 seconds.
Nope.
No.
Deterrence.
I can't cast anything, right?
I know, maybe.
If you get encapsulate, you're almost certainly dead.
Unless you're a mage,
stupid,
baby.
Uh-oh, too.
It is technically possible to kill you through it, but it's in practicality, it's
I mean, honestly, if shamans just save NS and we have an NS rotation, like that'll help save the people in encapsulate.
Or
it's very hard though to NS rotation.
Like
Plus that's
speedrun strats.
Or you have an IDS priest with pain suppression.
You'd want to use that on the tank.
Do think about using.
No, I think you'd
do
use
think
it
about
use it on
using-
encapsulate for sure.
Get Sarah up. Do you think about using NS on encapsulate though? Because like you get 1 encapsulate per ground phase, and usually, and you're probably gonna have NS every ground phase because the air phase is pretty long.
Let's get buffs on Sarah.
Just summon me because the res wasn't working.
It bugged? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just get a summon on her and then get her buffed up and let's get going. We can totally do this pull, and if we can kill it this pull, then we have a decent bit of time to spend on twins. So what we're going to do is we're just going to spread out a little bit better this time in phase 2. It's just too fucking hard, honestly, to see that green beam shit, even though stacking is quote-unquote ideal. So we'll just spread in that center area, and that should make it a little cleaner.
Also, in case you guys haven't realized it, in that air phase, if someone gets a skull on them, they're getting targeted with the beam. So get the fuck away from the skull.
Pull timers up. Make sure you get buffs on Sarah.
Yaf, Soulstone, Love, Cedar, get Baz, please. I see it, yeah. So,
is there a way to make the
all of us
sound action on a weak aura louder?
I know DBM does like the sound thing.
That fucking sound, bro. Bam!
Get your totem out.
Yeah, totem's out. Thank you.
That's not a good
5,
sound.
4, 3,
Here comes her pull.
1.
Here comes. I'll get light if we could get wisdom. Oh, boss is gonna need to. We could need to adjust the group. So move up, everyone. Move up. Gas Nova off cooldown now. Watch for encapsulate as well. There it is. Those individual dispels need to be faster, guys.
Oh,
okay.
Hey,
okay, let's wipe.
It was said before, but the boss is gonna turn around when encapsulate happens. You guys gotta be quicker.
No, he was too close to a different group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The positioning was just...
Okay, so I need to look at the spells for that.
Well, Shins did die and he was in his group, Pega.
Yeah, my rocket phase didn't go off. I think I.
Is somebody live logging?
Yeah.
So one thing I would say, if you have DBM turned on, it'll say in giant letters in the middle of your screen, encapsulate on white man near you if you're within a certain yardage. Like if you see that for anybody, just hit your boots.
You can't do that though, because if I hit my fucking boots, I might just run into him.
Well, obviously direct them in a direction.
When he gets encapsulated,
Okay, no, because everyone's told just hit your fucking boots and run wherever. It changes completely if you have to now worry about some other group getting encapsulated.
We can always just run away from the center.
Yeah, like the peripherals, man. Like every time you hit him, look for a peripheral that you can head towards.
Yeah, you need to use your peripherals.
So, Baz, you cast your MD? Great, nice job. However, I don't see individual dispels under you.
Isn't no better just cast 2 mass?
Did you cast 2 mass dispels?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine then. Plan only 2 dispels. Gonna need your help. I got 5 there on that one.
If the gas nova comes out while I have corrosion, which it has a few times, I don't know that plan can switch off me that long. I mean,
okay.
Maybe,
Was that the
my health,
case?
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Every corrosion I'm hitting my last in, and my health still like drops. It's very dangerous.
Yeah, it's a big initial damage. All right, is your priest ready now, Sarah?
It's ready enough.
Okay, there's our problem solved. Let's get her summoned as soon as she zones in. That's why you didn't leave in that time plan? Okay.
Which of the priests wants to do 2 groups?
I'm really not too concerned about IDS for COH. In fact, I'd almost rather just have the COH.
Whoa.
For now.
Which of you priests wants to do 2 groups on Mass Dispel?
It'd be a lot easier if I just did my own group as a DPS.
Yes. No, what we're gonna do, we're gonna retain the same assignments, and we're going to have Sarah double up on melee, because the melee ones are the most extra dispels we're having to do so far. So we'll double up on melee, and then we can cleanse individually on the outside. So Baz will keep doing the 2 rear groups.
Okay, I have Love Group A, Sarah Group B, Baz C and D.
I'm logging my team.
Someone has to fill the shit on whatever. Send me, please.
It's coming. I'll get buffs out. Okay, so this time make sure front groups, you guys are absolute maximum melee range, okay? You can't be too close. If you're too close, it's not that, you're going to get ticked by the encapsulate for the other group. Don't think about it that way. Think about it, if you get encapsulated, the raid wipes because you're ticking on 2 groups, okay? So you gotta just lose that 2 seconds of uptime to make sure you're at the absolute maximum melee range, okay, guys?
Yeah, it's way closer than what we're currently standing at, though.
I understand that, but just make sure that's where you are.
Throwing that out there, that these groups are like
yes,
pushed back really far.
Yeah, I understand that, but we do need to be at maximum melee range.
That shit's like here.
Colt, swap sides with me. Go to the other side.
Totems out of your groups, please, everyone. Totems out of your groups. Here comes our pull.
Need a fort on Sarah.
4.
Move in. Adjust. You say it's tiny, but like I'm meleeing her from so fucking far. Like circle group can be way the fuck out here. You guys are too close. Way too close. Dude, I can melee her from so far. What are you talking about?
I mean, I can play the line right here. But it's still a lot closer than that box.
That's better. Okay, watch encapsulate. Watch encapsulate. There it is. Boots, boots, boots.
Yeah, my boots are down from last one, but I still got out.
Yeah, they were still down.
Perfect. That's fine.
You mean just Onk?
Still good. Onk in phase 2 when it's safe. Like towards the end of phase 2.
No cooldown here.
Gas Nova, watch it. There it is. We're really slow on that one.
I'm gonna keep pumping when she goes up.
Okay, let's spread out in the center. Spread out in the center. Yeah, keep pumping on her.
Get away from skull. Get away from skull. Get away from skull.
North south, guys. North south. We want to be spread out in a line-ish, right? So next beam coming. Frost trap down, please.
Watch that beam.
Might repick its target.
We're gonna have to go toward.
It's gonna be really scuffed right here.
Alright, you're right.
Watch your AoE, watch your healing. Get ready to bop healers.
Tree.
Go. Can't be late. 2 people too late.
No.
Rhiannon, Prozac. Kill them, please.
Hell yeah.
We cannot be making those mistakes. It's the easiest part of this fight here, okay? Please be focused on that.
I center probably. We're fucked.
Fire. Rob, you're dead. Holy shit, you're alive.
It was straight up.
Imagine thinking
It was like that fucking scene in Independence Day where the dog is
One more, focus. Fire.
This bitch.
Breath incoming.
Okay. So we're going to use our same relative positions. Can we get a battle res, please, on Sanji?
Should I just keep her faced, like far from where we are now?
Stog, you wanna...
No, just bring it right back to the exact same spot. Let it come to you. We're going to use the same spots.
Okay.
Get your stacks, totems out.
Buffs on Sanji.
You can twist if you want and just recall all totems when Gas Nova comes
No, don't do that. The Gas Nova can be delayed by like 40 seconds. Absolutely don't do that. Leave your totems out, don't twist. Totems need to be out on the
Circle and Star are a little too far apart.
Okay, close this circle.
Creeped in a bit.
Who needs to probably back up then?
Watch Gas Nova any moment. There it is.
Circle, watch out.
Perfect. Encapsulate. Run. Your eye is gonna die. Man down. Okay, fine. Keep it going.
Unlucky.
It's totally doable without boots if you do
Gas Nova. Watch. There it is.
White claws. Can I have it?
Yeah, just give it to her.
So this may be important, but I nightmare seeded while in encapsulate.
Gas Nova, watch it. Air phase, okay. Back to the center, spread out a bit. Watch these beams this time, please. Run quickly. There's that beam. Run. Don't AoE early. Try and watch your threat as much as possible, okay?
You better get with Pry while I can.
I guess so. I'm not super excited about resing a DPS warrior on this, but maybe it's
okay.
Good.
Then I won't.
Yeah.
Should be pumping into Felmyst right now.
Watch beams though.
22.
Right. She's going to breathe.
Listen.
Get centered. Fire.
Wall.
Watch that green shit on the ground.
Yeah, don't run into the green shit.
Oh, I might have gotten someone, dude.
I think that was me.
We made it. Okay. Neutral.
Yeah.
Not too far. That's on the edge.
Tree.
Breath incoming.
Horizon, dude.
You playing with fire.
No fear. Bunch of pussies.
Fuck that.
Y'all got fucking eyes?
Tree.
Say tree.
Get damage into her.
Okay, back to neutral. Get as much damage as you can in. Let's try and pump it right here. No, fuck it. Let's battle res Fury. Yeah, pick him up.
Hell yeah.
Let's split our remaining heroes on this ground phase, right?
Hmm.
Robin Shinobi's.
Get your groups.
What about Robin Sherman's?
Oh, those are the only guys that are up.
Okay.
To your spots. Just adjust, guys. Adjust. Remember, max melee range.
Move back.
Okay, watch Gas Nova.
Circle Star.
There it is. Acceptable. Encapsulate and Gas Nova, both available. Encapsulate, move!
That scene.
I know! Okay, Gas Nova, watch Gas Nova, quiet. Comms clear, please. There it is. Well done. Keep stock alive, and then we just need to get through one air phase, probably. Encapsulate, run! Rocket boots. That group can rocket boots. I know it.
Can we kill one in the air?
No, we go to 1%. You have to do the whole air phase.
Okay, we just need to stay alive through this. Run that beam away. Don't panic.
Mate.
Don't panic on beams here, okay, guys? One more beam coming now. Here it is. Run, run, run.
These beams are not great. We're gonna have to go toward
Not bad.
toward like the hunter flare. Yeah, toward the hunter flare, I think.
Scott, do you innervate?
Listen for calls from Shents. Let's focus, focus,
Alright,
focus.
go into position. Get neutral, guys.
Wall.
Tree.
Breath incoming.
Tree.
What?
I think it's center.
Fuck me!
Dude, I'm so stupid.
That's fire.
We're not white yet. Clean this stuff up. Kill the players who are MC'd, okay?
Oh my god, ice block is long enough. Wait, no, it's not.
Do you want me to on?
Tree.
Oh, the frost trap from
Kill that
Shen.
player. Kill that player. Please kill that last player. All right. All we need to do is keep stock alive. The boss is like what? 5% HP? 1% HP, literally.
Do you want me to onk?
No. There's. I think it's actually pretty much.
Get neutral. Go fire.
Breath incoming.
Yeah, this is a kill.
Middle.
If you're a melee,
so
just
sorry,
run up to
guys.
her and melee. When she lands, don't.
We can just meet her at her landing spot.
Yeah, don't even bother
just go
with
get her
groups.
right now and we're good. Yeah.
There won't be an encapsulate.
She won't use any abilities. Probably.
Out of range.
Got her on her way down. Shit.
There we go.
God, bitch.
Alright.
Clean kill.
No, I'm so sorry. It's
Well done, everybody, except for
God, if I'm not the fucking hero of this raid, imagine listening to Shens.
Circle is the fucking PoV.
Sounds like you're volunteering to do it from now on, dude.
I do unironically want to say huge thanks to Prism for getting us that kill on Felmyst.
Hey, we can
That's
probably
the
get like
only time you're
one or
going to
two
hear that in
twins
your
pulls
life,
in.
Prism.
Yeah.
Flip it and ship it, boys.
You can go one-shot twins.
Okay, so let's get rest up.
Don't go near the trash.
Please
Can I say something really quick, San?
Yeah.
So I'm about. So this could have been as I was coming out of Encapsulate, but I'm about 85% sure I was able to use a Nightmare Seed while encapsulated.
I was not able to do it while encapsulated.
Okay, then maybe it was as I was coming out, but I was still up in the air. I had about 10% health left, and I Nightmare Seeded, and that's how I survived. Like, if you died, I should have died too, in theory. I have
take 10% more damage.
Yeah, I was smashing it because I was slowly ticking down because I had full HP. But
those people res, then we got.
Okay, yeah, let's
definitely possible.
Let's try and just focus up on the next bit of trash. We have to try and get through this as quickly as possible. So let's get buffs, please, on Sandpiper. I'm gonna.
Do you know this trash, or do you want me to explain?
You can go ahead and explain. I'm
Okay, so
mostly
this
not,
next
but
part
I
is
can
a
do
gauntlet, guys. So there's a handful of these humanoid mobs. The most important one is the Mana Fiend. I just marked Skull. It has a AoE Mana Drain and an Arcane Explosion, so that's going to be the kill target. It's kind of like those mages. The Vanquisher here, which I'm marking square. Stock, that's going to be you. Those have a cleave and a melt armor thing. I think the melt armor is not that important, just the cleave. Life Shapers are going to be our X's, and they have a life drain. It's, I think, a single target life drain to do on someone. It does pretty good damage, like 2k DPS maybe. And then there's also... The other ones aren't really that important, honestly.
But let's not talk about them.
Yeah, the only other important thing is the entire time we're in this gauntlet, there's going to be imps running at us. So the way that imps work is 2 seconds after they're engaged, they explode for 6,000 damage. So what you want to do, Songy, try to stay at the front of the pack, or in front even, and shoot the imps at max range to trigger them, and then they won't even get to the raid before they explode.
And there we go. Let's go. We're pulling. Get up in position.
Take your rocket boots off.
I have 2 Vanquishers in this pack, so I need the what's it called?
Claws.
White Claws to pick one up, please, and get it out. Can we promote White Claws to tank?
And yeah, it does not stop till we're at the top. Until you kill the last pack. So.
And it's the gauntlet portion is just the imps. So like, we're not gonna have these huge packs. I mean, there's a couple shitty blood elves, but they're not a big deal.
crazy.
In case someone didn't see it, those drain lives. Fuck.
Keep an eye out for the M. They should start now.
Okay.
It's like an 8,000.
Hold up. Stick with Star, please. Don't go ahead of Star. Do not go ahead of Star, or you will die. Okay. Okay. Now we move on. So I'm looking at these imps. So Sanji, you gotta pop that. Yep.
If you're like free as a tank, you can pop them too, because 6k to a tank is not too bad.
Yeah.
I just run into
There's an assassin.
We're going to be bringing it back to that flare, essentially.
I think there's an assassin before this back. I'm not positive.
One just spawned.
Yeah,
Oh, it's behind.
I got it. So we're going to be going. We're going to be patient here, okay? So let's clean this stuff up. Let's get the next pack marked, please.
If we wipe on twins, does any of this respawn? Like, do we have to kill imps?
It's 2 Vanks again. I'll get that on mark.
Yep.
Or I'll get the circle.
Red not great on Skull at Mist. Be careful on that early cleave on the Soulbinder here. Sorry, I'm losing threat.
Songy, can you concussion shot him? I don't know.
I actually don't have mana.
What the hell happened to my mana? What the fuck?
The mana,
mana
does the
fiend,
AoE drain. It's insta cast, I think, so.
God. I can't even take these. I'm MC'd, I'm MC'd.
Good luck.
Oh shit, me too. Good luck.
Taunt on this Deathbringer, please. I need to taunt on that.
Works the same way as
the Soulbinder, the MC.
Or MC. Offensive purges clear.
Okay, let's move up.
High rank purge, so you get the Songflower.
I'm gonna eat this volatile fiend here. Need some mana. Let's get that Soulbinder away separately. Shoot that for me, please. Oh, we can ground the MCs in the gauntlet, according to Oda.
Look at that little man move.
So let's get some grounding totems. The raid's staying right here. This next pull comes back, okay?
I missed it. Sandwich mods MC.
I don't know.
Probably.
I think it's a Soulbinder.
Ah, an assassin.
That sounds not right.
An assassin.
I'm topping that off you. I'm gonna lose threat on something here, most likely. Yeah, the legs. Kind of shaky.
Yeah, they don't
This stuff doesn't hit hard. Yeah. Yeah, let's stay right here. This is a really easy gauntlet. Just the mobs have a lot of HP.
Oh, Songy's crushing it, honestly. Compared to every video I saw, Songy's like invalidating.
You just stand up here and you hit
It's
him.
super easy. I think that's more of a condemnation of all the hunters in those videos, you know.
Everyone's just.
No, Songy's just that dude, he's tanked every boss in phase 5. Are you kidding me?
This last pack is a little tricky.
Assassin.
The commander at the back increases the damage of the other mobs by like 30%.
Oh no.
Do we need to kill that commander first then?
Probably not. I'd say the mana fiend is always first for sure.
Okay, mana fiend first then. Let's stick right here, everyone, and we'll pull it back.
If you want to sheep, you can sheep like diamond.
Sure, sheep diamond, sheep diamond. Let's get a sheep on diamond. Here it comes.
Pussy mode.
It's too late. Never mind.
Dude, they run so fast.
They're so fucking fast.
This is the last pack, by the way. Once this dies, we're done. And
I got the commander on me then.
There's trash in the next room, so do not go in it.
Does the commander be really?
Oh god, they're coming.
No.
Maybe look.
Oh wow, this was so much easier than I thought. Watching videos.
I mean, I watch videos and it looked pretty easy, to be honest.
To be fair, at the beginning.
To be fair.
To be fair.
Here's the thing, man.
Here's the thing. Can somebody trade sandpaper some water?
I just want to let you know, Songy, your pet name is griefing my frames again.
Yes. How is that not a problem on live?
Okay, we've got a pack. It's the same mobs in here, is it?
Yeah, it's the same mobs. These are like the MC ones, the Soulbinders.
Okay, here we go.
I think they come separate, like the left and right.
Yeah.
Name stock.
Pretty sure the rest of the trash is a joke for until the boss.
Huh, that's weird. Yeah, it's like a week or as well that I definitely haven't lived. It's being fucked up.
That's hilarious.
Where's the MC?
Purge.
I'm feared.
Oh.
This is.
We have extra trash. It's fine. Speed run.
They didn't say it was an AoE control.
Can we get let's get grounding totem down in every group, maybe.
Dominion?
Oh, she cast it. Domination.
Did we have grounding totem down in every group there?
Yeah, it was down. It did
Yeah,
not
it's
work.
down in mine. It didn't do
was
anything.
down in mine.
Okay, so this hold up. This pack can be skipped. Look closely. Dismiss pets. Look closely at star. Boom. If we pull that, we're dead because we got a pad over here. No pressure. Dude, this trash does no fucking damage.
What was that?
Said you went with the pet. That was good science. Now I'll never dismiss again.
I didn't go with the pet.
The mob that does the MC is a cast. It takes a while, and
okay.
I think it's Fury.
Urdar Twins is up here. So, oh shit, where these guys come from?
They're coming.
Oh god, they're coming.
There's a Mana Fiend. I got the Mana Fiend.
What happens if you don't dispel?
You die.
Oh, gee.
Doomguard.
I think he does a shadow step and fucks you up.
He gives you a nice shoulder massage.
Kind of.
Okay, if we're going to talk a bit about twins, so this is a fairly complicated boss fight. What we're going to have is... the assignment sheet. Oh, do we not have twins assignments?
I wasn't able to get
for the
anything
two
done.
groups. It was the same as Brutalis, like just left and right.
Okay. Alright, so stop at star, don't go to the ledge. I'm going to throw some flares to explain. Brutalist left group, you're right there. Brutalist right group, you're right there. Okay. Melee, you're down below attacking Sacrilege. So far, so good? Okay. So, how this works is we get stacking debuffs from each of the twins. There's a fire-themed one and a shadow-themed one. The shadow-themed one reduces the amount of healing you receive, and it goes all the way up to 100%. The fire one is a stacking fire dot. Anytime you are hit by any ability from one of the warlocks, it will give you one of those stacks. So you get hit by the fire damage cast randomly on a player in the raid, you get a 3-minute long fire debuff stack, and that continues going. But if you get hit by a shadow ability from Lady Sacrolash, it will remove your fire stacks and vice versa. So this fight kind of ends up being around manipulating the stacks on the raid. So the two Feral Druids are going to be tanking Sacrolash. The boss is not tauntable, and it has a confounding strike the same way Gurtog does. So, you know, stock MTs, he's going to get hit by the confounding strike. It goes to second on threat. That needs to be White Claws. So you can never, ever, ever pass that extra tank, okay? Very, very, very important. You cannot be ahead of the tank on this mob. All right. On Alifes, nobody touches this boss ever, okay? No damage to it until Sacrolash is dead. That means no dots, no cleave, nothing. Do not activate sweeping strikes to hit Alifes. Do not put Shadow Word Pain or Curse of Doom on Alifes, okay? Absolutely nothing. Wuv, I need you to remove Salve, okay? As weird as that sounds.
Oh, God.
He's the Shadow Nova.
How this works is each of the bosses has a special ability that they're going to do less often, but is much more impactful to the raid. So the special ability for Alithis is a Conflagrate. It functions just like every single other Conflagrate in this game. It targets a player, it goes on that player, disorients them so they can't move, it does big fire damage to the player and everybody around them. It's a 3-second cast, so you will know you're being targeted and you have to get out of the raid. If you don't get out of the raid, we are dead. There's no getting around it. That's an instantaneous wipe. But there's a trick. Everyone in their bags should have one of these. Gnomish cloaking devices. Please equip it. If you are targeted by Conflagrate, you immediately activate your Gnomish cloaking device and the Conflagrate simply disappears. And we do not need to deal with the mechanic, okay? The special mechanic from Lady Sacrolash is a Shadow Nova. What it's going to do is target the third person on threat, which should always be Wuv, hopefully, and it will deal shadow damage to that player and everyone around them. So what that will end up doing is clearing all of our fire stacks, okay? There's a couple other minor abilities that they do, so Sacrolash is going to summon invincible clones that like melee attack you and shit, whatever. Alithis is going to put out a fire damage dot on random people, whatever, no big deal. Healers, this is a fucking huge amount of damage. This is comical amounts of damage. Okay, we're talking 12k plus DPS taken on the raid.
Okay.
Not a fun time. So you guys need to be blasting. All right. We're going to be lusting on the pull, not on the first pull, because we're going to inevitably fuck up. But for future pulls, we'll be lusting on the pull and just burning into Sacrolash as much as possible. Okay.
All right, but the real question.
Go ahead.
Can I block and flag?
Yes,
no.
you
have
block
to
and bubble
move.
it.
You have to move first.
Yeah,
but
Yes.
you can.
You can't take it in the raid. Always have to move first.
So I'm blinking out of the raid and blocking.
Correct.
Okay.
Do you want the tanks to try to cloaking device?
No, you shouldn't ever get targeted by the conflag, because it should be on the third person on threat for Alethus.
I have seen the off tank, but maybe they had their threat messed up or something.
It can be stuff like Earth Shield and Palm can cause it. It is possible. I don't want you to cloaking device though. I think ideally we just have healers.
The conflict can be on any non-tank. It's the Shadow Nova that hits the threat person.
Okay, so watch Sandpiper carefully here. Notice how I can't like walk up this ledge. So to get in position for the pull, you need to come up to the ledge, jump, tap. Okay? None of this like W and then jump.
Wait, can we get into spots without pulling?
Yes, you can. So jump, tap. Just like that. Jump and tap to get up.
Fall down.
Did you see my whisper, Sandpiper?
No, I did not. Use PvP trinkets on first pull instead of cloak? No, use cloak. We're gonna get... Okay, somebody pull. Run out. Who
How
fell?
did I know it was gonna happen?
Mate.
Bad.
Mate.
So bad, dude.
Okay, I really want to take this moment. There's 22 minutes left in the raid. The PTR probably goes down tomorrow. We can't be wasting our time like this.
Rip.
Okay? I need everyone to be focused up. This is a lost pull, right? We've got maybe 2 or 3 pulls in here. We cannot be fucking up the jumping onto the ledge for God's sake, okay?
I don't think running in is faster.
Yeah, no, just wait for reses.
Okay, wait for reses. Do we have white protection? We do. All right.
Yeah, I'm resing.
Okay, get those reses out. All right. I explained exactly how to do it. If you do literally exactly what I just said, it is actually not possible to fall down. So listen to what I said, do exactly what I said, you'll be fine. I will, so the cloaking device usage, Agnelia, how it works is if you are targeted by Conflagrate, I will, I will say your name because I'm tanking Alethus, and you've got to immediately, well, first off, start running out of the group. Second off, press your cloaking device, okay? So don't just stand there and be like, oh, I'll cloak, no big deal. Run first, cloak after. That way, if you fucked up, forgot to equip your cloaking device, or it's on cooldown, or some other error, you don't know the bind, you're not panicking and then wiping the raid. So run out of the group first, activate the cloak when you're on the way. Once your cloak goes off, come on back to the group. You're all good. Okay?
So...
I just linked Conflag Weekora. Probably useful.
Ideally, if you do cloak, you wouldn't have to run out of the raid. Not saying to...
Yeah, but I don't want people doing it.
Yeah.
Exactly, it's a precaution.
Additionally, obviously, this strat is basically one shot because the cloak is an hour cooldown. So, if it doesn't work, then you do need to do a strat where you run out.
Exactly.
So, which, let's be realistic, we're probably going to have to learn that strat, so...
What's the cast time on?
It's 3 seconds.
That
There's
looks
one
like
more.
A very good week aura in raid discussion. I'm gonna get it.
There's one more mechanic I need to talk about for you guys. White Claws and stock. So every time you get melee attacked by Sacrolash, you're going to gain a stack of that healing debuff. It's 5% per stack. You don't want your stacks to get too high. So hopefully, what will be naturally happening is that Confounding Strike will go out, and then the aggro will switch. Once you get the Confounding Strike on you, as soon as you're out of it, you gotta run to one of the patches of fire I'm leaving on the ground while tanking Alethus, and just take 1 tick, and that'll clear your shadow stacks, and then you can come back and start pumping threat again, okay? Make sense?
Yep.
Alright.
Felwyn, can you still Sunwell, please?
It's already off.
Okay. Let's get back up, down in position, please. Nobody falling this time.
How about we let the handicap kid go first?
The thing is,
yeah, no one enter the room. Just don't even enter the room.
No. He shouldn't go at all. He just shouldn't go at all. He can go when we're fucking falling.
I mean, he was up there. He just fell down after.
He literally moved while he was up there.
Why are you trying to? Yeah, don't jump. Don't jump and move at the same time. Jump and then tap.
I'm not, mate.
All right, up in position.
Input lag.
Even toggle our P-walk if you're that special.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Just by the way, just in case, you can walk up onto it. It's not a barrier.
Okay, but
Let's not
don't
do that. Don't
listen
do that.
to listen to what I'm saying, please.
I'm not saying to do that.
Leave your microphone closed, Colt. Okay.
I'm not
Full
advocating
timer's going
that.
up.
I'm saying in case you think it's a barrier.
Colt.
Who's tanking first, Stock?
Stock is tanking first. Okay, so I need to get the initial hit on Alethis, and then the MD needs to come out after. Okay.
Yep.
We should be stacked.
Plan, you're going to be jumping down and moving to a corner kind of by yourself, okay? Sorry, that's like a last minute. Like, look at the smoke flare.
I can't DPS.
Sir, you should be on the right stack.
You gotta bring it a bit closer, please, Stock.
There's a bunch of LOS issues, by the way, from you.
Are there? Okay.
Oh,
it's our conflict. I'm sorry, I didn't call it there because I was not paying attention. So
honestly, get the weak aura that we linked a bunch. There's literally no reason not to have this weak aura. Like, I'm assuming it works.
Yeah, I'll get that weak aura in. So that was a properly executed pull, but I did not call the conflagrate and we wiped this.
It only shows if it's cast on you, so it won't really help you as a raid later. But
yeah, no, it's.
He cast it on the tank. Is he supposed to do that?
Is that off tank? Which that does happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get reses out. What we probably had boss at like 80% when that happened.
Ish.
Okay, so if there was LOS issues with the healers, maybe we'll just move to a center stack then.
Yeah, we didn't talk about this, but for heals, from what I've seen, Paladin plus Resto Druid is enough on the fire tank, so that's Sandpiper. All the other Shaman and Priest should be going fucking nuts on the raid and the melee tanks. And maybe bounce, like, if Sandpiper's not being topped, then we can adjust. But I've seen logs where it's just Paladin, Resto Druid, maybe Renew from a Priest, and it gets done. And just like a chain heal bounce here and there when it happens. The vast majority of damage is the melee tanks and the entire fucking raid.
Some of you guys die in some weird ass spots.
Are we resable at the bottom or just run?
Yeah.
If you're at the bottom, you gotta run, I think, maybe?
No, you can get rezzed.
You can get rezzed? Okay, good.
Just be got line of sight.
Boss hacker range is actually pretty small.
Yeah, I was just testing that guy.
What about the positioning? Are you guys tank solid where they're gonna stand?
I'll move it closer. This time I just didn't think about Baz being out of range.
I saw like a
back,
shadow bolt.
The shit we skipped.
Just like a weird shadow bolt fly to a lift. Was that someone?
I wouldn't be out of range if I was on the last side. It's because I'm on the right side.
Like a wand? Like what was that?
Was it the Shadow Nova?
No, it was like a skull with purple spell effects flying towards her.
Check enemy damage taken.
Yeah, yes.
Felon Prozac.
So what exactly happened right there?
Corruption.
We had a con flag on the melee that I didn't call. It was on the off tank, and it just...
Was it on me?
I do think by the time you call it, if they're not already moving, like, we're in trouble.
Yeah, it's
anyway.
3 seconds. It's gonna take you like 1 second to call it. So like, it's guys. We've linked this week or many times. Like obviously I don't know for a fact that it works because I haven't been con flagged, but
yeah, I mean get the weak aura. Get the weak aura. Sure, share it and make sure you guys grab it. I'll still be trying to call it. I mean, it's my job to call it, so I should be doing it.
I think it only displays when you are personally con flagged. So when it's
being passed on. It didn't show anything on me.
Did you have that weak aura?
Yeah.
You can also just set her as a focus. And...
I didn't see DBM announce either, but I might have just missed it.
Man, I'm terrified that I hold W too long.
Buzz, all you do is literally walk up to the edge, press jump.
I'm good.
Half a second later, press W.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what I did last time is I tapped W and went whee.
Full timer's up.
We are stuck in the center now.
Do we want to use hero on this or?
Let's do one more pull without hero here.
5, 4,
So plan, did you see where I threw that flare to run?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh.
Conflagrate coming. It's on shins.
Did I invis it? Oh, fuck.
Someone ripped.
Did you run out?
I ran
that's
out
a
and invis. It's weird. I didn't get conflag.
Did she cast on someone else?
It was targeting Shen.
It says at Shen, you feign and...
I invis. I didn't feign. Or I don't think I feigned. I invis. My invis is on cooldown now. Like
invis don't work. I don't know.
Or like the
Let's check
invis
the logs
stops
and see
him
if I-
taking damage, but
Let's
still
check the
doesn't
logs and
inflict.
just check.
Let's get some resses out. We'll have to check the logs for sure. So I mean,
We
I
have
did
this
look
being
at
live uploaded.
at logs and I saw Invis canceling cast. I even posted that screenshot in the strats channel if you guys saw it. But I don't know. It's possible they fixed it. That could actually be it. That maybe they fixed it.
I think we have
Maybe
to run
it's
back.
like the. I heard people say specifically like mages.
Sorry,
so don't. I heard people say like mages have to move then ice block. Maybe you have to move and then invis.
You weren't affected by the conflag, right, Shens?
Let's see here.
You took
Conflag breaks Shen's cloaking. So wait, Shen's is affected by conflag.
So are you, Rob, are you having problems healing the people downstairs?
Yeah, and like when people run out, I don't know, it just seems like I couldn't cast a lot of the time. It was hard for me to tell when people were in LOS or not.
Okay.
Are you standing right next to the pillar?
No, well the first time I was, then I took a step off. You see where the big pile is to the left? Like I was stepping like a
I thought
little
we
step
said
off.
stand in the middle.
I strafed over like
Yeah, we
twice,
did.
and I was fine with everybody down below.
Stand in the middle.
Yeah, if you missed it on the last pull, we're moving to just standing more in the middle here. We're not going to try and minimize the raid damage. We'll just take it if LOS is a problem for the healers. That being said,
Yeah,
just
I was
the
cloaked.
positioning on Sacrilash is somewhat important. Just
The
try and have it
logs-
right below the ranged if possible.
I was cloaked like 1.5 seconds before the conflag on logs, so
Okay, so I mean it must be
I don't-
fixed then.
yeah, I think you got a PvP
Okay.
trinket strat.
Are melees supposed to run out if they're targeted for Nova?
No. If you're targeted for Nova, you should not move. You want to be hitting other people with Nova. It's actually the most important mechanic in the fight, besides conflag. Because that resets our fire stacks. If we don't reset fire stacks, players just die.
Yeah, and if the tank gets like where stock like has lost control and it turned and ran the Prozac, none of the melee is supposed to move. Like everybody
So
was
I
trying
just
to
posted
chase
the
her.
logs, but yeah. Unless I'm missing something. It looks
So,
like it's-
hold on, it ran to Prozac? That means Prozac was above White Claws?
Yeah, I mean like halfway through the fight, like she straight up ran up
Okay,
the fucking stairs.
nobody can ever be above White Claws. Prozac, do you understand?
Yeah, I got it. It was
Okay, thank you.
But I was just saying in said situation, like the melee was trying to chase.
Yeah, don't chase. Absolutely, you're right. Do not chase. Stay still.
Did I get a res?
You buy one?
It says you have one pending.
I don't have one. Try again.
Okay, we'll lust on this bull.
What was the consensus on the trinket? Does it work or no?
The cloaking device does not work, it seems.
Okay.
So go ahead and unequip your cloaking devices. Throw on a PvP trinket instead.
I guess one thing to keep in mind then is when the Shadow Nova hits the tank, our health is going to dip hard because we can't dodge while we're stunned, and it hit for like 6k, so...
But the Shadow Nova doesn't stun. That's Shadow Fury, and that can't be run out. That's an instant cast.
Okay, either way, if you see Shadow Fury on the tank, their health's going to dip.
I'll time this up.
Kings.
So, yeah, so once you run out and get conflag, you
Prism buff.
Prism. Is that enough time?
We're not going on.
Okay.
Are we going?
Fort Songi.
We're not going on this. We're not going on this.
Group 2, Fort Mate.
New pull timer.
Yeah, I was...
Oh, I canceled it at this exact same time. Sorry.
Another new pull timer. Okay, so we're going to lust on this one. Let's just try and keep it nice and clean. We'll run that con flag out. Make sure you guys have that week around.
I can't fire LE here because it might have hit the other one, right?
4.
Yeah, are you lusting first or me?
1.
Make sure if you toggled RP walk to get up, you untoggle it.
No multi-shots, right?
You can multi-shot, that's fine. That won't be enough threat.
Watch your threat behind White Cloud.
Conflag on Baz. Did Baz get out?
Yep, perfect.
Nice. Conflag soon, potentially.
Watch your threat, white man.
Conflag coming on Sanji.
Didn't get out in time, sorry.
Alright, that's a wipe. We're dead.
40%.
Does anything change with the one that's alive after the first one dies?
But it becomes easier,
we don't want to worry too much about that. If we get to phase 2, we'll basically just kill it on the fly.
Okay.
Alright, so we have time for another pull.
Bro, I'm getting fucked.
Dude,
So that was perfect until we didn't get the conflag out. So that's literally exactly it, guys.
And the weak aura definitely works. It was very helpful.
Yes, it's very
and that is the fight. Like,
Weak aura didn't do anything for me, by the way.
If you get through the phase without anybody chaining conflag, like, you basically win. If you don't, like, anytime somebody chains conflag, the fight, it's a wipe.
I wonder if someone has to have the mob targeted or something. Or if the weak aura works for some people, but not others.
I mean, I called it instantly. I have the mob targeted.
So yeah, when you called it, my friend was calling me in Discord, and I'm like, well, who's calling me in Discord? And then I heard my name, so I'm like, no,
Didn't
too
know
late.
you were raiding?
Baz,
Not
did
real
you,
pretty much.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't know him. He goes to another Discord, sir.
Baz, did you have PvP trinket? I thought you...
No.
Oh, mate, I thought you were a PvPer.
Do you have it in your bag?
Oh, sorry.
It removes the conflag debuff, so after it goes
So
on
I don't
you-
fucking die?
Yeah.
Mine is in
Okay.
the bag.
If you don't have it, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll just
I've
get
got
back.
it. I've got it.
Yef asked. I don't know. I think the answer is no. Yef asked if someone fucks up like that, do we want to PvP trinket still? I think
No,
it's
if
a
somebody
wipe.
fucks up, it's a wipe. Like,
It's a wipe,
if,
yeah.
if we get conflag ticks on the raid, that's it. It's over.
Did
because
I
it's
just die because of no heals?
I think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically. You got flame seared, which is like a very strong dot.
Yeah, and then I just got flame touched twice.
And you got
without a heal.
conflagged.
Well, no, I didn't die to conflict.
You have... Oh, I was looking at that. Sorry, mouse over wrong person. Yeah, you got flame seared like twice maybe in a row.
Whoever linked the weak aura earlier, just go to the loaded tab for yours and make sure it's actually loaded. Because mine was like loading for an encounter, but that often doesn't work. So just have it always loaded.
Make sure if you guys are running
I got off the
back.
website, not from being linked in game, and it works. So
yeah,
If
maybe
you guys
it's
are running
not.
back, don't go into that trash bag, please. Be careful.
just get it off the website.
Just unclick and counter IDs.
Okay, let's get one more good pull in. So, guys, that was the whole fight right there. We got through one conflag successfully. We just need to get through, 2, maybe 3.
Do we want to,
and then we're
this
good.
last pull, just send it with Lust and see if...
We lusted already.
Oh.
We do have 2 more. We have Shinobix and Ria's, so we'll have Ria lust a DPS group. Oh, she's in a DPS group.
Shinobix is DPS too, so...
Yeah, Silva's lost too, because Sarah lost.
Stock you running back, or are we rezzing him?
I thought they would res me. Might not. I can zone in.
I don't know, bro.
I don't even
Yeah,
know who you are.
just summon him.
He's underneath. Sack.
I got him.
Yeah. I couldn't actually get him from when I was up.
Yeah, so we'll send those other lusts. Just keep in mind, I think that means no lust in Stock's group, but that should be okay with White Claws getting a lust at least. So I think we still start Stock because we don't want people to pass up
Silval
him on
has a
second
lust
threat.
up, so you can have him swap with Colt for lust.
Okay, let's do that then. Yeah, so Silval, you'll lust group 3 on the rip.
Sand is cleave absolutely useless, pretty much.
It literally does nothing. It
Gotcha.
does nothing at all.
Just to say, Xeno, when you were like, "Oh, I can't fire Ellie," you can. A teeny bit of damage on the other person doesn't. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
got
fine.
it. You're good.
Forts 3 and 1.
Oh my god! Now my wife's calling me.
Yeah.
Tell her to fuck off.
2 minutes.
Oh, me too, dude.
Tell her 8 fucking hours.
3
9,
4.
dog.
5,
Focus up.
4, 3, 2,
Here we go.
1.
8. Fort group 3. Or not.
Conflag soon.
Prism watch threat.
Conflag coming, White Claws, White Claws, White Claws.
Gotta run into the fire. Oh, the fire despawn. Fuck.
Yeah, you can't really...
I think you don't want to do it when you're tanking, to be honest.
I was
Well,
at
I guess if
10
you're desperate.
I was at-
That is not really an option, I guess, in that situation, right? We're wiping at this point, as we can tell. And that does unfortunately conclude...
If this bitch can catch me, dude, we're wiping.
The real stress.
Cash me outside, how about that?
The real tank.
Okay, but like, actually.
Oh, I can flag. No.
Yeah, they get fucked.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, that we go 100%.
If you get conflagged, notice what White Claws just said in the raid chat and look at his body. You can't run to that spot or else you're out of LOS. So melee, you've got to run like to the left, okay? Don't run to the right where the Fire Warlock spawns. Otherwise, you end up conflagging me. Run to the left. That's where it's going to be safe. Don't run right down below. Okay. I'm glad we got a few pulls in on Erdar Twins. That does help. This is probably the boss we will focus on PTR. This and Maru. Probably won't spend too much time on Calicos Brutalis Felmyst, especially if it's on private server. So make sure you guys read up on Twins, Maru, and Kill Jaden, particularly Maru and Kill Jaden, since we've got some practice here.
Fuck my reading.
Yeah, Maru is going to be a hard time